Hey, blessings. Your girl is coming in. I don't even care what time it is. It's the weekend. I do gotta get up, but it is what it is. Y'all gotta excuse me. I got this sinus thing going on. I can't breathe. My ears plugged up. And I've been blowing my nose. It's just like, am I ever gonna shake this? It's like a dog. Like, them kids just gave me something that's just lingered on like a dog. But let's get into it, okay? Y'all just gotta excuse my sniffles. I'm seriously, okay, try to get over this. But this time I wasn't playing. I had to go to the pharmacy. Alright, blessings, you guys. I'm sorry for coming in like that. Like, I just hear my ears, like, playing back when I'm saying in my ears. But I hope y'all can hear me. Now, what I want to do, let me make sure we good on this, because I ain't messing around with their music. I'm doing my own. Alright, let's get into this one, because I did have another topic. That's why I'm going to try to make this one short, just to be able to get to the other topic. But this one is called When the Supply. Y'all notice I ain't say new. I said supply. It ain't gotta be new. But when the supply controls the narc. But the narc is still a narc. I know y'all like, how does this work? Tell y'all how it work. I'm gonna tell y'all how it work. Because what happens is, which was going to be my topic, but I'll just briefly just talk about a little bit. When they wish they never took the mask off with you, okay? So now they're with this other person, a supply, okay? And this person was not what they expected. So what I mean by this supply controls the narc, let's say that the narc was married to you, or the narc had kids with you, or the narc lived with you, or you and the narc had some type of history. Let's put it that way, where you and the narc had some type of history. All the things I just said prior. All right, they get with this one person that was rest to leave you for, and they get there and realize, now I'm not going to say this other person is a knock. They could be a knock. Or it could be a person that just don't take no ish. Because we didn't have boundaries when we was with the knock. But this person may have boundaries, or they're a little bit over there, you know, on a cuckoo's nest, or a little toxic. But they actually got the narc by the kahunas and put it in their purse. Or dude put her puppies in his back pocket, okay? So the narc may have, you know, like I said, married, kids, whatever, even their family, and they give this person. But this person knows that they are narc. They tried to narc on this person. They really tried to narc on this person, but the supply pulled the narc's card. Like, no, this ain't what's finna happen. Especially if the narc had to need them for a place to stay, car, money, or whatever. And even if it's a narc that got their own money, place to stay in a car, they had to have this person because they had nothing or no one else lined up. Didn't nobody want them. That's why I can't wait to get to this. The second topic is gonna be called "With a Picture Says 1,000 Words." I'm talking 1,000 words. Okay. So the narc is like there with this person, and for whatever reason, I'll even throw this one out there because actually this just came to my mind. Or the narc is with someone. Ooh, I know why this came to my mind. Because this is a true story. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Or a narc would get with a supply. Like I said, they can or cannot be a narc, but they control the narc, right? So the narc left you thinking that they're going to get something bigger and better because they got love bombed, okay? And now they're stuck with that person because now you're gone. They can never come back. And this person is now controlling the narc, saying that they can't see their kids. Even though narcs don't give a damn about their kids, but they will try to use that so they can get out there and try to find a way to get away from this supply. But they're like, I don't want your kids at my house, and I ain't finna be dealing with your kids or your ex-wife or your baby mama. And back to what I was trying to say. Or it can be this, because I'm skipping. Or it can be this where the narc is scared of that person's family. That part. Where the narc is scared of that person's family. Because, you know, when they got with that supply, you know, the supply introduced them to all their family members and all 7 of her brothers. This is a true story. All 7 of her brothers. And not only this true story is still relating, this chick was like 9 years older than the narc, okay? 9 years older than the narc. So the woman told him that he couldn't have nothing to do with any of his kids, even though he never took care of them, any of them. But I know that for a fact it was 2 that was prior to her that he actually did kind of involve himself a lot with them kids or whatever. And now the narc like, yeah, I don't know for sure if them your kids or whatever, and whatever the narc said, but they'll do that. I don't even know if them your kids. I don't want them over my house, and I don't want you going over there because I don't know what you're doing when you're over there. So now the narc starts to fade away from their kids and fade away from their family and all the people they know, like that, like how they did us. Now I know I thank God that I never turned on anybody or my family or friends, or never excluded them, and like they was really along for the ride, you know, hanging out with me and narc, but narc kept the mask on for them, and I kept the narc mask on for them. Then I had to put on a triple mask like it was COVID, you know, to put this whole front on that everything was okay. Oh, y'all just reminded me. I gotta do a video on that one. But let me mention it just because I gotta remember. I can write it down too, though. But I'm gonna do a video on the first day or the first time that the narc ripped the mask off and just became a total different person in front of your eyes. I'm gonna talk about my story on that one. Okay, so now that this supply had made the narc cut out his kids, you know, family, friends, his social circle or her social circle or whatever it is, and they can't never go nowhere, do nothing. Like this supply, like letting them know I got all type of tabs on you, okay? So you can't do nothing. So the narc is kind of feeling, I don't want to sneeze. Excuse me, guys. I'm telling you, my nose is still all stuffy. So the narc is actually feeling and getting a lot of dose of how they treated you. But they can't leave this supply because they're scared. Because they're scared. They're not scared that if they leave the supply that they won't get whatever it is that they wanted to supply for. No, they're scared because, like I said, the true story with the narc, and she had 7 brothers. That narc is still with her through the grapevine. I wasn't even really thinking about this. I totally forgot about this person, y'all. When I say a long time ago, I'm literally talking about when I was a teenager. And it still goes back to my second topic. A picture says 1,000 words. Let me write that down so I don't want y'all to forget. I don't want to forget to mention that 1,000 words. Okay. All right, so I wrote that down. A picture does says a 1,000 words. Just like when you were with the narc and you was all that smiling from ear to ear and looking all happy and putting on your fake ass mask. and, narc standing over there, whatever pose they're doing or whatever. You had to put on your mask, so everybody thought this only because of you. But when I saw that picture, of that knock that's still with that supply, that made this knock cut off everything. Can't say it on this video because I gotta save it for the next one. But my point being is, they always make mistakes, but they don't mean to make this major mistake where they can't get out. Where they cannot get out at all. So this is why the supply got the control. And even if the supply didn't even threaten them about the 7 brothers or threaten them about anything, they're just scared and paranoid, because they're always looking over their shoulder, scared and paranoid. They scared that if they ever leave this person, something gonna happen to them. They're gonna be gone ghosts. Okay? They're gonna be missing or whatever. And now now when I'm telling you guys, this is my teenage years. So whatever age, she was 9 years older than him. So he know he can't go nowhere. Because she don't have any more options. Neither one of them have. I don't even know how she came out. And I'll never get over my friends calling her Bone Crusher. She was a large, big dinosaur bone crushing chick, bigger than the knock. And Knock thought he had a winner. He thought he was going to get in and eat his chicken dinner and move around. But it didn't work like that. You still there. She forced him to marry her. How miserable. They're so dumb. How miserable can you be? Like, you thought you had a quick come up, because this is shot town all day. You're thinking that you got a quick come up, and it turns out to be your whole entire life. Fire. Thank you, Holy Spirit. That part. When the narcs think they got to come up, it becomes their whole entire life. And that, don't get me wrong, vice versa. It also with us. I'm not saying that we're thinking that we can come up with a come up. We're thinking we found the love of our life. And it could be the worst mistake we ever made. They get that too. I love being in my car sometimes when I got a long journey where I can just think or just converse with the Most High. And I'll be like, ooh, Lord, the Lord be dropping downloads on me like hailstorms, like boom, 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 boom. I'm like, I'm like, ooh, Lord, slow down. I literally had like 50 topics. But I did tell you guys before that if it's not fresh on my heart, where I have the energy or the motivation to talk about it, I'll just wait later. And then if it's something that comes, a little like at the moment, I'm going to talk about it, which was this one. Literally, I was finna talk about a picture has 1,000 words. And then something downloaded and dropped. And I was like, you know what? I'm about to do this one. Because we as survivors, we just don't think these things. We think that everything after us is so heavenly for them. I'm not even going to lie. I don't think nothing about any of the narcs. I don't think nothing about none of them. I don't think, like, did they find something better? Are they this? I don't think nothing. I only think about myself right now, because that was the whole thing when I said that it was over. People, tend to be like thinking about this and thinking about that. I don't feel selfish. I didn't feel selfish. I was only thinking about my own self, because I was the one that had to restart my whole life. When that narc was living comfortably, only that part, but it was still a narc. It was still a narc living the way narcs live, being tortured by the demon that's inside of them, can't sleep, trying to figure it out, trying to find new supply, don't want this supply, need a supply, all that. I didn't need none of that. All I needed was God and me trying to get back on track. Because when any time that you're done with a narc, especially if they make you have to start over, that is a hard process. And I don't want to say that to scare anybody. You know, if you guys got support or any type of help or whatever, take that. Take that if it can lighten your load to get your life restored. But I'm just saying. So when you're thinking that they're moving on to this bigger, better thing and this supply, and they got somebody that they're controlling like a robot, and they're stomping on somebody else's heart or treating somebody else like trash, y'all don't even know. Sometimes it's them. Sometimes it's them reaping all of that. Sometimes it's them reaping all of that because of the supply that they got. And like I said, I don't have a title for that supply, but I know the example that I gave you, narc was scared. Narc too scared. That narc would rather fake an unbreathing situation to get away from that. And this, you know, you got to realize this. Some of these narcs never had their own nothing. This narc never had their own nothing. But this narc do have a family. Well, I don't know if they cut their family out, but did have a family that, you know, anybody would have just did whatever the narc needed them to do. Come over here, you can stay with me, I'll get you back on, blah, blah, blah. But some of them narcs be really scared of the new supply. Or what the new supply, supply, because I didn't mean to say that. The supply. And the people that supply have over the narc, because they always looking over their shoulder. Sometimes they pick the wrong one. Sometimes they pick the wrong one. Whether the wrong one was you, the empath that just, you know, went God mode on them and dealt with them, or they got with a stronger supply that just gonna go all toxic on them. They're gonna always get what they get, and sometimes it costs them their whole entire life. I'm telling you, I gotta get to this next video because the look on that narc's face, like a picture says 1,000 words. The look on that narc face. But I do got more to say about that picture. But I'm glad that I remembered this narc, because it really is going to lead into the next topic very, very, very well. But I'm also going to be saying like a literal picture. Like, you know how like Facebook has those things where they post up the memories, and maybe use one of the people you're done with the narc. You thought you cleaned out any residue of the narc on your Facebook, and then it pops up. But sometimes when it pops up, you're not triggered. You're not mad. You're literally looking at the picture. And then that's what I'm going to talk about on that next one, okay? I'm going to try to get back in here. And I know it's late. Oh, my God. I feel like I'm screaming. Forgive me, Lord. I feel like I'm screaming because my ears are just, and my nose is just all clogged up. But I hope you guys just heard me. I don't want to forget. I don't do all this. Look, I got napkins trying to blow my nose and threw it all over my notes. But, yeah. I don't think I'm going to say anything more about that, but I didn't think about that. Like, yo, this narc thing been in my life for like a long time. But, you know, it's easy for me to blow off my teenage years because I'm grown or whatever. Whether I had a narc or not, I didn't give a damn. But to just get that God does that. Only God did this. Hey, only God did this. To remind you or try to help you figure things out. I think he was just trying to help me figure things out. Because I'm like, is that the knock? And y'all. And she was cheesing from ear to ear in that picture. Narc was looking in that picture like, let me go. I'm ready to go. And he didn't say, I'm ready to go, Lord. I'm ready to go, because he know where he gonna go. So now with that being said, it's sad though, because they be missing out on their kids, their family, some of their close friends. all because of this person, and they really had good loving relationships, because narcs can. I know. Narcs can have a good loving relationship with people. Even if these people know that they are a narc, they just know how to handle them. That's my word. Handle them. And narcs sometimes know what not to do with certain people. And, but if they're your family members, sometimes you just love them. Even though you like, damn, you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. How the hell we got the same family? Mom, dad, uncle, auntie, and you over there, and I'm over here. It just is what it is, okay? See, y'all, I'm going to try to come back up in here, but I got to go blow my nose. This is just too much. I just like, the devil know. When he be like, trying to keep doing something, and God come in, he was like, well, if I can't do that, I'm going to give them a cold. I'm going to give them with allergies. I'm going to give them this, I'm going to give them that. But God got me in a good place right now. Yes, he does. He got me in a good place right now. And I'm mad because I did watch the weather and it was like pollen in the air. Only down here. See y'all in the next one. Be blessed. I'll be trying to clear this up. I just keep hearing myself through my ears like a echo, eh. Be blessed.